I usually like to start with a little background about how I got to become a personal trainer because this is new for me. I've been certified since May of this year, and I'm actually also working on a nutrition coaching certification as well, with the goal of being more of a holistic type health coach, really focused on helping people work through making healthier choices with mindset change as well. So a year and a half, 2 years ago, was working a regular office job. I actually have a background in digital marketing, and I was doing that, working for a local company for 13 years. COVID changed that for me. And now I'm in a completely different space and have actually completely transitioned what I'm doing. I have, like Patrick said, gone through my own health journey, being overweight most of my life. Health and fitness was a struggle for me. Losing weight was a struggle for me. I found something that worked a while back, and I lost a bulk of the weight, lost probably close to 100 pounds or so, and gained it back here or there, lost it again, gained it back. So ever since I lost it, I've really been struggling to maintain it, and I've just been yo-yoing. And so lifestyle has been really the hardest thing for me to figure out, is how do you make those changes long term? How do you make them permanent? And how do you just live your life without having to diet, quote unquote, all the time? Um, when Juice Plus came up, I, had talked to Victoria several times. I knew about it, was really kind of okay with what I was doing. And then I got to a point where I was really stagnant on my routine, worked out consistently, ate well most of the time, was taking a lot of specific vitamins, not a multivitamin, but very specific targeted vitamins, and really felt like they weren't doing anything for me anymore. So when I looked at Juice Plus again, at that point, I was ready to make a change. It really made sense to me. Now, moving into the health and wellness space, the fact that it's simply just fruits and veggies in a capsule, more than 30 fruits and veggies, it really made sense. If there's one thing that your body will never not need, it's nutrients. So no matter what, you're always going to make a good decision by giving your body nutrients. So I started taking it probably after a few months. What I usually tell people I noticed, because I was a fairly healthy person, I ate well, I worked out, my labs were pretty good. I wasn't worried about, cholesterol or blood pressure, things like that. But I really noticed that it helped my mental health more than anything else. And I attribute that to having more sustained energy from taking Juice Plus, more sustained energy throughout the day, working long days, training early in the morning, training in the evenings, getting up, doing it again the next day. I also do freelance marketing work, so I do that in the middle of the day, to serve my clients that way. And it allowed me to have more sustained energy, which meant I was staying productive during the day. I had less brain fog, so a lot more mental focus and clarity. I was able to get a lot more done, which in turn lowered my stress levels and made my stress more manageable. Before I was taking Juice Plus, I was having a lot of anxiety, a lot of overwhelm in life, and constant change, trying to make decisions here or there about what I was going to do, the way I was moving down this path. And some days I was experiencing very debilitating anxiety, where I literally would be on the couch staring at the ceiling because I didn't know what else to do. So having the energy, having my stress levels more manageable, lowered my anxiety, just made it able for me to function on a daily basis. And, like some of the slides we looked at, all of those things are very cyclical. So if you have a lot of stress, you're not going to sleep well, you're not going to be productive, you're not going to function, you're not going to make good choices. So all of that kind of works hand in hand. And that is really the biggest piece for me, is that it helps me in that way. And mental health and mindset is one thing that I really want to pass along to other people. It's something that I've struggled with, and I want to, working in this space, be able to provide other people with tools that they can use from my personal experience to help them make better choices. And nutrients obviously is one of the biggest ones. So Juice Plus has done a lot for me in that respect.